So I just had a conversation with a young woman, and we were talking about relationships. And she has been having a lot of struggles with relationships all of her life. And I want to make this video for you guys if you are struggling with relationships as well. And so for her particular case, a lot of the men that she's been with have not been faithful. And as we started to dive into this, we ran into the issue that the reason why it's actually happening is because she's been experiencing a lot of trauma in the past and she's never dealt with it. And now, all these years later, it's affecting her own relationships. So if you're running into relationship issues, the first thing you want to look at is what type of fears do you have about the other person? What type of insecurities do you have about the other person? What is it that you're afraid of this person is going to do to you? What are you afraid of how they're going to hurt you? The reason why you want to identify these things is because if this is happening, if you got issues with your relationship, the reason why these issues are happening is because number one, because you're afraid of this person hurting you in some way, you're constantly looking for the problems. You're constantly looking to see if these issues are happening. And you probably want this person to change. You probably want them to go and be a little bit different in some way or form. Act different, talk to you different, treat you different, do this and do that. And sometimes this person will come back and go, well, I want you to be different then, because if you want me to be different, I want you to be different. And now two people are not very happy. It's a lot of conflict. So when you look at the things that you are afraid of with this person, remember that because you are looking for things that you don't like, you're going to create more of it. The basis of relationships come down to this one thing. Let them be who they are. And just love them for who they are. And don't try to ask them to change. Okay? Don't try to ask them to go do a whole bunch of different things. The best you can do is, if you want to communicate how you really feel and you think doing something else is better, suggest it. And if they don't agree, then let it go. Then let them be. And maybe they'll figure it out later on. And if you really love this person, then you will stay with this person and accept them fully, not accept part of who they are and the other part you wish to be different. You accept it fully. Okay? So remember, you can still suggest for them to do something different just because you think it's better. And then they'll suggest with you on what they think. And if you guys agree, then they may change. If you don't agree, let them be. Okay? That's probably the most universal thing that I can think about when it comes to relationships. See, we had to look at one thing, instead of all these different things. Just as one thing of what it really takes to go ahead and create more love in a relationship so we stop having so much conflict. Stop looking for all the problems. Stop thinking that this person's going to hurt you and just fully go and let them be themselves. Okay, you notice I didn't say, go ahead and just really love them for who they are. When you let them be themselves, automatically you are loving them for who they are. Now, this relationship will feel so easy. And if you guys don't work out, it's fine. Because maybe they're just too different. But when you do that for them, now they will do that for you. You know what the key to doing that is? Being okay with who you are. When you're okay with who you are, now you're okay with how they are. But if you can't accept who you are, then you can't accept how they are. And now you're constantly trying to change them because you're constantly trying to change you. You see? You see how we're connecting the dots here? People that have relationship issues, the reason why they keep having these issues is because they have problems with themselves. And instead of addressing it within them, they try to find somebody else. That one problem that needs to be addressed is that they think they're not good enough the way they are. They think they need to be better looking. They think they need to have a better body. They think they need to improve and get smarter and all this stuff and achieve more. All of these things that they are judging themselves on, they now judge other people. If they want to constantly change themselves, they constantly want to change other people, especially their partners. And honestly, ask yourself this. You don't like it when someone's asking you to change. Especially now, if they suggest it, maybe you're okay and you'll listen. But if you don't agree and they keep trying to suggest it over and over and over, how does that make you feel? Don't you feel like, oh my God, get out of my face? You know, I don't want to hear it anymore. It's so tiring. It's so draining. So remember that. If you ever are telling somebody over and over to do something, just remember, how does it make you feel when it comes back around? Because sometimes you need to hear that, because not all relationships does it come back around. Sometimes the type of relationship is you tell that person over and over and they're just kind of taking it. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm so bad. And you're like, yes, you're so bad. You need to change. Oh my God, I need to change. That person's not changing. You're beating the crap out of the person. Relationship is going nowhere. Be okay with who you are. Accept yourself fully right now. And just remember that change happens because you take action. Change happens because you're doing things and improving by that, not because you're trying to get better. And now you could fully accept your partner the way he or she is, and you guys are going to have so much more love. I hope this video helps you out. I've been having a lot of conversations with people, and so many people are running into relationship issues, so I wanted to share this with you. Try this out in your relationship. Just try it out, and you will see how much more smoother you guys will be. So, if you have any questions about this video, please post in the comments below. Any videos that you want me to talk about, any topics, post in the comments. Thanks guys. See you later.